Hey y'all, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I know, I am embarrassed. I really am. But this is a look that you can be easily recognized from a Zoom camera. And it's also something where you're able to look cute and you're not looking too crazy, but you're still in the spooky spirit. So let's get into it. I've already went out today, so I do have a little bit of a base down, just some brows and some light mascara. I took like my actual base down because today we're gonna get snatched, okay? So I'm using the e.l.f. poreless putty primer. Listen, this the gold. For this look, I'm going in with foundation. If you know me, know I've been going hard for liquids for some time now. Well, I've been going hard for sticks, not liquids. I already have my wig down from when I applied it, so. But don't worry, girl. We're gonna get to the hair. So I just want to make sure that our base is nice and solidified. The hair also, once we do it, will get in the way for sure. So I want to make sure that everything else is down and secure, but we are going for flawless, okay? So I'm gonna go in with the second layer, just on my extra problem areas. So that's all down, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Get Clap. I do that every time I get this concealer out. I'm gonna go in with this guy because it's so brightening and it just be doing a job. Like she just be doing a job. And we want to look ultra snatched today, so I'm just taking the tip. And I like to take the same brush just because I feel like everything blends out a lot smoother that way. So just gonna do some of that. I go right on the under eye first because if you know anything, you know that this sets very fast. So I want to make sure that I really have the chance to blend this out. And if you end up with a little bit of a dried down situation, you can always just go in with some setting spray. You know, I love the Milani Makeup Make It Last spray. That is one of my favorite sprays ever of all time. I use it as a primer. I use it as a glitter adhesive. I use it as just everything. So I'm gonna go in with the OG, the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche Contour Palette. Love the banana shade in here. She's great, very reliable, affordable. So I just tap that thing, set it right underneath my eyes. Love this so much. She's all brightened up. And now going in with my favorite, Alyssa actually put me on. If you've never tried this, please get into it. It is the Sephora. Ooh, child, I don't know what it's called. Micro Smooth. So good. I hope they expanded the shade range because there's not a lot, I'm gonna be honest with you. But this one fits me pretty good. I'm just going to swirl right in there. You can see she's about it, okay? And I like to do this and pat just so I can get as much product and as much coverage as possible. And it's also gonna make sure that nothing moves throughout the day. So I like to just go to the places where I didn't highlight and conceal first. And then I like to actually go over, round out all those areas that used that Wet n Wild powder. I'm gonna go in with this guy. Fenty Pearl liner. Okay, we got was ahead of her time. Apply this directly, like straight through onto the points where I'm gonna highlight later. And you're probably saying, well, Kennedy, girl, what you putting that on top of your foundation for? Child, because I don't want it to get lost in the heat of it all. Lost in the thrill of it all. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of blend it out. I treat it like a cream highlight because that's exactly what it is, or cream blush, whatever you want to call it. Because it's gonna give you that like wet glass look, okay? Because what did Cinderella have? A glass slipper. You heard me? So for the eyes, they're not gonna be crazy at all, which is why I like was chilling off of doing them first. So I'm gonna just apply some of the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Get Guap concealer. I'm sorry, I have to do it every time. It's like an obligation. Blend this out. the biggest thing with the eyes is you want to give big, blown out glam. Because if you don't apply it to the crease, then the opacity, no matter what you're doing, you could be doing neutrals. But girl, if you got a brown in the crease, that brown will look different on the outer corner because there might be some more concealer there, if you know what I'm saying. My Fenty bronzer, Caramel Cutie, and we are going to apply her. Just give us a second, okay? Patient with the process. But I'm gonna go in with this and just kind of create like a buffer space because we're not gonna be going too crazy. And this is like a super loose brush. I just want to make sure that I have something for the other browns to blend into. Girl, y'all can get a little closer. I actually learned this trick from Jackie Ina because I can never find the right like transitional brown. Girl, your bronzer, she will use it. So now I'm going into the Patricia Bright and Makeup Revolution palette. This came out last holiday season and she's phenomenal. We love her. So I'm gonna actually, if I could open it, y'all. This bronzer, baby, I hope she does something else with them. I'm going to use that. Like, I just really appreciate how they let Patricia make something for Patricia and people that look like Patricia, not just for Makeup Revolution. So this is really intense. Y'all gonna see. Don't tell me I didn't tell you anything. I'm gonna go for like a half cut crease. We're not gonna do a full halo situation because you still want to look really open. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just like creating definition that already really exists. Yeah. So right into the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I'm gonna just carve a little bit, literally just a little bit here. Don't go crazy. I'm gonna go from the inner corner just to the middle of the eye. Nothing wild. Try my best, girl, to keep this thing even. Alright. This is looking pretty good. So that's about the shape that you want. Go in with this super sparkly blue. Y'all, like, how beautiful is that? This is honestly gonna be like one of the most tedious parts, so just bear with yourself through this process. Just re-blend those outer edges. For the most part, you're gonna get a good blend. Fenty bronzer and Caramel Cutie. I'm just gonna buff this out. I know this is a big brush, but I don't want this to turn into like a contour, so I'm very intentionally doing that. Hit the hairline. Nothing crazy, just like enough to give you like a like, oh okay, she did. Put that blush right on top of my nose and my cheeks because sis was a little flushed. You want to like make this pretty obvious, but I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush and pat away the blush that has become too much. So you kind of want to look just flushed, you know, with this highlighter from the Patricia Bright palette. You're gonna hit all those places where Fenty Pearl was. Okay, so before we do the lips, it's time for the hair, baby. It's time for the hair. Okay, so for the hair, I'm a little nervous because I'm really not a hair girl at all, like at all. But first thing I'm gonna do is brush it out, okay? Because what else are you gonna do? And this hair is from Majesty Wigs. I'll have her Instagram linked down below. Just to make things a little easier, I'm gonna keep this part, but just take a patch. Because we do wanna make sure that we get that iconic little swoop action. Lord help me, I'm gonna try to put it in a bun, y'all. I have never, ever done anything like this with my hair outside of the xenon look. And I might even do like a half up, half down situation just to save myself some stress. Tie all that up. Yep. Perfect. So I'm gonna tie this as tight as I can. It's a little off center, but that's okay because I was in the middle part, so I can't be going crazy. Whoops, girl, don't do that. So at this point, there was too much noise in my house, okay? But basically what I'm doing is I am tucking the pieces of the ponytail under itself and the ponytail holder just to give me a lot of volume, lift, and to kind of recreate the pumpkin that Cinderella arrived at the ball in a bun. So I'm going to apply a bit of foam, just a little bit. This is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor foam, and I'm gonna apply this to the accent strands and the actual hair just so that it has a little something to help it mold. I'm gonna go in with this and then go like pretty straight at the top, but start rounding it towards the bottom. And then just twirl, twirl, Lord. And then hold it. Oh! And at this point, I was very excited about the first accent piece, but very frustrated with the second, and finally got it down after about 5 attempts. And then I got really lazy because it was late, I was getting hot, and I was hungry. So I am just working on the 2 accent pieces that I featured in the pictures, because who has time to be curling their whole head, okay? Not me. This is the look, this is the hair. I am too lazy to do this side and the back of this side. So I literally just grabbed all the hair in the frontal and slapped into a bun. Y'all saw that part. Finally got this side to curl and it's looking really cute. I'm just gonna keep these 2 pieces as like my accents. And then I'm going in with the Ciate lip crayon in Genie Red because Cinderella definitely has like a soft white lip. It's like nothing crazy. Then I'm gonna go in with the Joa Wetter matte lipstick in peanut butter, and this is just like a pretty neutral taupey kind of shade on the outer corners. And something that I've been loving to do, I did this with my xenon look, is using lashes but cutting them into 4 strips and then using them on the outer corners because that gives you like the fluffy lash and doe-eyed look. So I'm just gonna go in with like 1 extra sweep of mascara. Y'all know I had some on earlier, so I don't wanna go too crazy. So yes, the look is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had so much fun just getting ready with you guys and just doing my makeup and getting cute. If you made it to this whole video and you decided to get ready with me, make sure you comment down below who you're gonna be for Halloween. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna commit. But make sure that you give me some inspo because I'm working on Halloween. I'm a barista, so it gotta be something I can move in, alright? Let me know who you're gonna be for Halloween. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys on the flip. And